Just coming up to one of our newer XOP setups. Dave hung this stand at the end of last summer, had some great hunts in it. And this is a sweet setup. The XOP and this particular tree, it's a little curvy and split at the end, so the XOP allowed us to be able to have the flexibility to adjust it and sneak it right in the crotch of this split cherry. It's absolutely dynamite. And it's all safe in there with the lifelines and everything. But this particular spot is right on the edge of one of our larger food plot fields. It's a 2.5, maybe 3 acre cornfield. And I just had to jump in one of our XOP stands just to feel it, get the juices flowing a little bit. Anticipation is already building up. We're seeing some velvet bucks already, getting my heart thumping, and I cannot wait for the upcoming season. But we just planted this whole field behind me in corn over the last 4 days. It's about 2.5 to 3 acres. It was just planted for the first time last year. The soil in it is not good. It's an old hay field and it never really produced much hay at all. So we chose to put corn in here for that reason alone. And the fact that it's one of our bigger fields at 2.5, 3 acres, it provides more of a destination field for the deer, especially end of October through that whole late season. We're gonna have hopefully a good stand of corn in here and get a good amount of deer coming in. And this stand in particular is in a dynamite spot. It's at the corner of this field. The predominant winds are usually, like they're blowing right now, right into the face of this stand. Southwest, west, northwest winds, right into the face of the stand. And behind the stand is a massive ravine. So our mindset is our wind's in our face and it's gonna blow right over top of everything behind me in this ravine. We put corn in here to provide more of a destination field for deer. It's one of our bigger fields at 2.5 to 3 acres. And we didn't even lime it last year, and we got a fairly decent stand of corn. It wasn't the best, but it served its purpose. We did put some lime down this year. We're trying to condition the soil a little bit to improve this field. We planted it all in corn again, and hopefully in the next 4 or 5 days we start seeing corn sprout. But I cannot wait to sit in this stand come late October through the end of the season in December when we get a lot of deer eating the corn here. We'll plant some of the edges and turnips and then have an opportunity to brush hog some corn and stuff to have an opening for this stand later in the season. There's a tunnel of cover to get into this stand, so nothing can see you in this field. And like I said, the wind opportunities right in the face blowing over the ravine are just absolutely perfect. And the XOP setup made it super easy to hang in this little split cherry tree that we got. I shouldn't say little, but it's not the straightest tree, and the XOP stands allowed us to get in it super easy. We hung the stand in 30 minutes, and it was one of David's in particular's favorite stand to hunt last year. He had some great rut hunts. We're looking forward to getting into this particular setup come October. Let's go. We got a 4-wheeler trail that comes out right at the mouth of this field, right at the center of the mouth of the field. The stand is right there. So you got a 15-yard shot right down this path. Bunch of cover that way, bunch of cover in a beaver swamp that way. And this will hopefully be a work in progress cornfield. We're just looking for a little bit of a better stand than we had last year. We'll fill in anything with turnips if we need to. And it's a dynamite spot. As you can see how thick it is, especially in the early season. Getting in and out of here is super easy because anything that's up in this field, number one, there's a little knoll in the field. So you have that covered to begin with, unless something's right on this side. But if something is on this side and you're trying to get out in particular, maybe in the evening or in the morning, there's just so much cover that we pushed up against this wood line right here on the edge of the field. And as soon as you're 30 yards down that path, you're pretty much out undetected. So it's a great setup. Wind right in the face, blowing over that ravine. And I hope this XOP stand produces an awesome hunt and a good buck this fall. We're really looking forward to it, folks. And stay tuned with us on Food Plot Chronicles to see how this destination field's growing.